Shri Gurudev. On my birthday, September 1982, in Ganeshpuri, India, I had gone up to take darshan of Swami Muktananda. Little did I know that in less than a month from that day, Baba would take Mahasamadhi. As I went forward in the darshan line, I bowed before Baba, giving him my gifts of love. He repeatedly hit me with his peacock wand, singing out happily, "Birthday girl, birthday girl, birthday girl." Swami Chitvalasananda was sitting beside him translating, and Baba said, "Ah, Krishna looks so beautiful. She looks like a Kashmir girl." His words truly touched me and made me extremely happy. This immediately spiked an interest in Kashmir, and from that day forward, I was intrigued and inspired to go and visit there. During this same time, my father and sister were visiting from America at the end of August 1982. Baba had given my papa the name Sudama and my sister Parvati. They had not seen me in 7 years and were staying at the ashram for 2 weeks. They'd mentioned to me that they wanted to go on a small trip, a yatra, to Delhi to see the Taj Mahal and really wanted me to come along. So as I always did, I went before Baba if I could have plans to leave the ashram. I asked his permission and he said yes. While I was sitting in front of him, he called forward one of his Bombay devotees and spoke quietly to him. Later I learned that Baba was making arrangements for our trip. These plans that he'd made gave my family great prasad. This was a wonderful, exciting time for us due to the Guru's grace. On the day of our trip, we were picked up in front of the ashram by the devotee whom Baba had previously given instructions about our journey. We were first driven to Rajendra Kumar's home in Mumbai, Baba's loving devotee and a famous Bollywood actor in the 60s and 70s. He had also produced several films in the 80s. There we had a delicious breakfast with him and his family. I had also been there before with Baba and a small group to their beautiful mansion where we had watched the Indian version of Love Story. This starred his son Bunty, who was also an actor. The movie was shown in their home theater along with candy, popcorn, and soft drinks. At that same visit, they showed me a gold straw made of pure gold they were going to give to Baba, as they'd known he liked drinking using a straw. On several other occasions, I'd been invited to spend the night there with Dimple, his daughter, who was my friend. They had their own masseuse, and I was given a massage on one of my visits. So we enjoyed our breakfast with the Kumars, and my family got to experience some of the love of Indian devotees of Swami Muktananda. After our breakfast, we left to continue our journey and were driven to many well-known sites, tourist attractions, and temples on the way. We went to the Red Fort and, of course, the Taj Mahal. We even got to see a snake charmer, fed some monkeys, and got to ride on an elephant. We truly enjoyed the delicious Indian food and experienced the simple Indian way of life. Years later, I asked my dad if he could go back to any place he'd been in the world, where would he want to go? And he immediately replied, India. Baba had made an arrangement for us to stay 3 nights at Prem Mohan's home in Delhi. He was a famous Bollywood actor and film producer, and also a disciple of Baba's. While we were there, he took us, along with his family, out to see an Indian movie. He also showed my dad his many collections, as at that time he liked to go on safaris. We had a special time staying there and were welcomed with a lot of love. Later, when my dad returned home to America, he handmade for the Mohan family a large rug with a tiger scene on it and had it shipped back to Prem in India. As our trip was soon ending, I asked my dad if we could go to Kashmir. He said it was not possible, as he couldn't afford to take us there. I was saddened and disappointed, thinking that since we were this close, that it might be my only chance to go there. On our return trip from Delhi back to the ashram, we took the train to Mumbai, and I'm sharing some photos on that journey. Once there, we were met by Baba's devotee who brought us back to Gurudev Siddhapith Ashram to be with Baba. When Baba had gone on his last world tour to America, I had stayed back at the ashram in India. Venkappa Anna, who was Baba's manager of the ashram, was looking after things while Baba was away. I would always go to him for any concerns or questions I had. On this particular morning when I woke, I couldn't find Baba. So I went immediately to Venkappa to find out what had happened and where he was. Anna replied that he'd gone with a small group of people to Kashmir. Oh, I was so shocked, hurt, and irritated all at once. How could I not have known? And why wasn't I included? Around Baba, I was like one of the ashram dogs. I knew instinctively where Baba was throughout the day. It was as if I put my nose to the ground and my ears to the wind, sensing his presence. Throughout the many years around Baba, I would never just walk to him. I would always run. It got so that he would be looking. He would be looking out for me, as he knew that I would be there. So that morning I said to Venkappa, "How did this happen? Why, you didn't tell me. I've wanted to go to Kashmir so bad, and now I don't have another chance." Venkappa was quite surprised, as he hadn't realized how much it meant to me. He replied back, "Krishni, I didn't know you wanted to go. If I'd known, I would have talked to Baba for you." Baba's Kashmir trip would turn out to be only 2 weeks before he took Mahasamadhi. before he left his body. "42 years have passed since my special birthday darshan with Swami Muktananda in 1982. The time has gone by so fast. Although I've returned back to India, the land I love so much, my dream to go to Kashmir seemed like it would never come to be. But finally, last year in August 2023, my wish did come true. My deep yearning was finally rewarded. I had the opportunity to travel there for a truly special occasion. One of my friend's sons was getting married, and I was invited and honored to celebrate with them. I finally got to go there in person. It was a short trip, and I was only there for 4 nights. Unfortunately, I did not get to do much sightseeing, but it was still a fun-filled event, and I received a lot of love and respect from the people at the wedding, making some truly lovely friends while I was there. When Baba had visited Kashmir, he would say that he wanted to honor the place where, according to tradition, the Shiva Sutras had appeared carved on a rock at Mahadeva Mountain. Throughout the ages, Kashmir has been well documented for its spirituality and has been known for the highest learning center of Sanskrit. Many sages and rishis have wandered throughout this region, seeking wisdom and enlightenment. It's often been called a paradise on earth. This is due to its breathtaking surroundings, as the region's been blessed with lush green valleys, snow-capped mountains, beautiful lakes, and picturesque landscapes that evoke a sense of paradise. This attraction makes it a popular destination for seekers of the truth. It also bears a true resemblance to the Garden of Eden, described in religious and folk texts. The abundance in nature and natural resources make Kashmir the muse of multiple historical references in literature and people's memoirs. Many songs and movies have been written to honor this sacred and great land. Because of my desire to go there, I've read up on magazines and articles about its many attributes. I've learned that it's well known for its unusual and diverse plants and animals, elegant memorials, friendly people, and local craftwork. I wanted to share this enchanting time with all of you. I am keeping the family's photos confidential and due respect for their privacy. That's why I blurred their faces in some of the photographs so that we can still focus on the wonderful atmosphere, the lovely music, and the beauty of their culture. It's prized for a variety of dry fruits, pashmini shawls, silverware, traditional jewelry, and beautiful hand-woven carpet. Kashmiri women have always been known for their striking beauty. their natural grace, and also their strong cultural values. Their unique blend of traditional elegance and modern sophistication makes them incredibly appealing. From their captivating eyes to their graceful demeanor, they exude an irresistible charm that's hard to resist. I hope you'll join me on this journey as I share these unforgettable memories that will remain with me forever. I'm so grateful to Baba Swami Muktananda for referring to me as his Kashmir girl. This has opened a whole part of my life that I will always cherish. Thank you. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai.